We're going to take a look at Tilray here on the weekly chart. You can see we're sitting right on that key level of 9.5 for us in here. That is going to be a big level. If we do end up gapping up and then confirming a nice hold of that 950 in here for this week, then we're going to be forward looking in here to the $10 range, and then this 1046, which is our 9-day EMA, and then above there we're going to be looking at the 1150. Now to the downside, if that 950 does not hold, we're looking at nice whole numbers, basically 50-cent increments all the way down in here to this lower trend line or this 750 area, whichever one of these do come first. Now we do have an earnings catalyst coming up January 8th after market. So this week's expiration cycle in your options chain, you're going to notice that everything is going to be more expensive, puts and calls. Also, your implied volatility in there is grown, and your overall expected move is going to be quite large. That is because this this expiration cycle contains an earnings catalyst. So we have earnings coming up. So that is why all of your options and things like that are going to be overall juiced or going to be more expensive, or because there's going to be a greater chance that you're going to get a larger tolerance in here, right? A larger high to low overall of where this thing could meet or could go, right? So if you're looking at it as a bell curve, your bell curve basically just overall expanded, right? It's not skinny and towards the middle anymore, right? Just your bell is getting fatter and fatter. That's what you're looking at overall, or how you can picture this thing overall for this expiration cycle. So what we're looking at in here is you have January 8th, Tilray is going to report earnings. Now, obviously, everybody knows that all these companies, Tilray, CGC, things like that, they're all going to report a loss. So everybody's expecting minus 14 EPS right now. That is what everybody is kind of pricing in. So anything above there is going to be good news, but it's more or less, they don't care about that or the revenue. It's more of what they want to hear, what the CEOs and what the board is going to say, and how they feel the administration is going to react to the overall industry for this new year, right? So that's kind of what they want to hear. Any kind of keywords or anything like that, they can kind of take to kind of give everybody a little hope going into the new year. That's more or less what they're focusing on, not necessarily how much money they made this past year as you would look at like a normal company, right? So your EPS is going to be negative 14. Obviously, that's what everybody's looking at right now, but that is not going to carry a whole lot of weight in there. It's going to be all about what they say when they have that earnings call. So January 8th, after market, Tilray is going to report earnings. Minus 14 cents EPS. That is what everybody's pricing in right now. $1.21 expected move priced in by this Friday. Your options are relatively juiced compared to themselves just because your bell curve got fatter in here overall. So let's see what happens in here as we're working our way into earnings. Maybe a little run up in here. Let's see if we can hold that 950 first, and then we're looking at 1046, 1150 on the upside. To the downside, nice whole numbers, 50-cent increments down to 750. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.